Hello everyone, I'm Garen and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. So, over the last couple episodes I've been playing as a pugilist, and so the gladiator that I started with, I did that mostly because I was trying to find a way to best utilize the main scenario quest experience points. Um, I didn't want to get them all poured into Gladiator if they would be better suited spread across other classes. For example, right now, the level of the main scenario quest I'm on is level 15. My Pugilist is level 23, 8 levels beyond that. And so yeah, that was the situation that I was in with my gladiator, and that's why I switched to pugilist. But I'm quickly finding out that this is going to snowball because I could grab, say, Archer, get Archer up to level 15, do a couple of quests, and really the first dungeon that I run, the Archer's going to be over leveled for the next quest, and it's just going to keep going. So rather than try to keep all that balanced, I'm just going to go back to Gladiator and play the game as a Gladiator until I level cap and then move on to a different class or job at that point in time. So here we go. Do I have any new gear? Oh, I do. Cool. Alright. Back to Gladiator. What do you got for me, Mother? Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come and take your... Oh, you're not here to dine? I hope you're the adventurer Bateron sent word about. You are. The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mione, and the Carline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there's a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Ooh, high potion and ether. Probably not going to use either of those. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Big pardons for interrupting, Mione. But our needs grow ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good evening to you too, Bowlord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and the one who comes highly recommended. Hello. My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gordania in the bud. Beneath this central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tam-Tara Deepcroft. The place was once a Gilmoran settlement, but we Gordanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelves Wood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation so being, we must return to others to deal with the lambs of Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? Sure can. You have my gratitude. Once you have seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Cool. The smith, once again. Alright, I'm here for the inspection, or whatever we're doing. You're Sienna Cruzier, I take it? Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bow Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the calamity put an end to the 6th astral era. The cultists took the lesser moon, Dalamud, for their god, believing it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god return to ash, one would think the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served to only stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. Will do, buddy. Let's go. Alright, friends, let's do this. Oh, that's just probably to map the whole area. I will do that again, as I did with Sestasha. Oh, this isn't on. Ow. They hurt. Probably due to my lack of proper gear. There we go. Don't let me die, man. If I die, we go back to the beginning. There's no raising me. Wrong button. I didn't mean to do the whirly gig right there. It's not actually called Total Eclipse. Anything cool in here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, you guys are fighting it anyway. See? That's a problem for me. Because I didn't want to fight these guys. Trying to make sure I get the map. And indeed, there was nothing of value in here. Yay. Let's keep going. Where the boss fight's gonna go? Oh, you don't. Come here. Nothing cool in here. Everybody ready? Morley. Oh, you hurt, man. When you hit me, I guess. Ow. There we go. I already have a pair of acolytes half gloves. Must have got that from Sestasha. Uh-oh. That seems like a problem. You come with me. No, we're good. The healer's got it. Alright. Anything cool back here? What's up here? Nothing. Treasure? I see treasure. Worth it. I think everybody's going up to the Mightling first, so let's join in. Okay. Can I wear those? No. They're not for me. Wait. That's it? Yeah. They're not for me. Okay. That's fine. There we go. More treasure. Okay. One of those for me. You can wear them. Certainly better than the what I had on before. Alright, everybody. That's all. Just gotta hang out. Have a time. Maybe die, you know. Wiring? Okay. I could use these here. Make this a little easier. That limit break threw me off. But I suppose we'll rebuild the gauge up. Anyway, so yeah. Rendered goggles. That's a head thing, right? Yeah, I do not want to lose my experience bonus on my friendship bracelet yet. Oh wait, I might have already. I think about it. Because I think I'm technically level 25, which is where it stops. Or does it still count for 25 and it's 26 where it stops? I don't know. It'll be fine. Okay. Another patrol? I don't think so. Have I missed anything? Map-wise? No, doesn't look like it. Oh, weird spider things. Alright. You. Come here. Okay. We'll go after this guy next, I suppose. My bad. I didn't pull the guy in an area that would not affect your stance, Eager Lancer. Always the right way. Okay, so this room is just a room with some treasure. There we go. I keep forgetting about my shield badge, actually. There might have been times I could have used that. Ooh, Leonard Cane. I don't have Conjure unlocked yet, but it'll be useful for that. Alright. Okay. trying to help take out the mage without facing the warrior. My crew, and that was proving complicated. I remember right, there's just a army of enemies in here. Yeah, these mages have to go. Wrong. There we go. Okay. And finally, your turn. Okay. Doing well. Yes, I will use the cultist rosary. Okay. Make sure everybody's on me. I shouldn't have used it there. Okay, the NPCs with the limit breaks. Not ideal. We could have kept that for the final boss here. Final boss of the dungeon. Yeah, dungeon boss would be a better way to call it. Who summoned me from the... I didn't get a chance to read that all. Okay. Wait for my cooldown. Alright. There we go. Yeah. I wonder if I could actually shield bash that. I should check if it comes up again. Okay. I think everybody is sufficiently angry at me. Alright, back to you. Nice. Bye. Cool. You are, yeah, the third in my combo. Cool. Alright, I got a battle axe. Tam-Tara Deepcroft has ended. Now I gotta go all the way back to Verdania. Hello there, I am back. Welcome back, Sienna. I am reliably informed that your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Veteran's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Bowlord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's a relief. It's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. That times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point. Avir's gone, and it's all your fault. If you hadn't taken an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah, to hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. Well, that was harsh. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this might sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by way of some parting advice, get rid of Avir's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hell you want with it. But for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? You're carrying around his head? Even I'm like, oh, well, wait, don't leave me alone, please. You always have his head, I guess. I'm so sorry, Avir. Please forgive me. It's like Mimir in God of War. He's just a head too. Except he's a living head. Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventures of your experience. I can send women like you on a mission without worrying you might not return. Well, not so much, at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. Alrighty. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer. You are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word and I will be glad to share the details with you. Are you talking about Momodi? I already know Momodi. She already knows I'm reliable. We go back. Go way back. Okay. Was there something I wanted to do here? I thought there was something I wanted to do here. I can't remember. It's probably fine. So, you're not adverse to taking a little trip. Wonderful. I took a trip here. As mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the quicksand. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. I already know Momodi. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now off you go, Sienna, and good luck. I think it's just poor scripting, but they make it sound like I've never been there. I'm missing one Ethernet shard, so I'm going to get that real quick. Okay. Time to go back to Ul'dah. Quite the look you've got there. Anyway. Myla, I'm level 25. Well, level 27, but I think you have a level 25 quest for me? Yes. The First Sword Myla has an important mission for you. Cool. Sienna, I must apologize for my earlier behavior. As First Sword, my duty is not only to foster your growth as a gladiator, but to also protect you from dangers you are not yet ready to face. I did not know that Leovold had become the leader of the Alacran. Had he chosen to bear his steel against us, many and more of us would not have returned alive. I need to know why he's turned to a life of crime, so I've ordered my best men to scour Thanalan for any trace of his whereabouts. Unfortunately, one of them has disappeared. I have strong suspicions that he has been taken prisoner by the Alacran, or worse. If there is any hope of saving him, we must act quickly. I would have you search for a missing comrade. His last report stated he was tracking the Alacran near the Hammers in western Thanalan. If you go there, you may yet find some clues to his fate. I've been far too reckless in recent days and let too many good gladiators come to harm. Please, Sienna, find our missing comrade and bring him home safe. Well, I don't know if he's safe, but I'll bring him home at least. Alright, here's our friend, the veteran gladiator. It's a trap, sister. It's a trap. That's okay. I've got this. Hey, that's the attack Thancred was using. I think. So Thancred's A gladiator with a dagger. A gladiator. Any more? Huh? Nah, we're good. That was some fine swordsmanship, Sienna. Myla, the first sword certainly knows how to pick up. Even after all these years, I can't quite bring myself to call her that. See, I still remember when her father first brought her to the guild, a wee lass who cried at the sight of naked steel. But to look at her now, you'd swear she was born with a blade in her hand. Not like she had much of a choice but to rise to the occasion, though, what with all that trouble Aldous got into 7 years ago. Selfish bastard, he should have never... but enough of my rambling. I'll make my way back to Ul'dah after a short rest. You go on ahead and tell Myla that I am fine. Alrighty. We'll take the road. Myla, it was a trap. Sienna, thank the gods you're alright. I heard all about the ambush at the Hammers. Excellent work. You've been invaluable to the guild, and I cannot thank you enough. In fact, I believe you deserve a much-needed rest. Take some time for yourself and return when you've recuperated. But before you go, speak with Lutsu. I believe she has a message for you. You have a message for me? Is it from Lord Lolorito? Is that his name? Is he gonna murder me? Ah, Sienna, the very gladiator I was seeking. Lean closer, for I would not have others hear my words. Aldous sends his regards and requests you to meet him at the Lich Yard in eastern Thanalan. Naturally, I've not divulged this information to the First Sword, as you may have gathered from their previous interactions. She's still rather upset with him, and I would likely forbid any further association. Quite understandable, since he was clearly being groomed to become the next guildmaster before that horrible scandal. Ah, they would have made such a lovely couple. Forgive me. This is hardly an appropriate topic of conversation. Anyway, you have my word that the First Sword will not hear of any rendezvous from me. Alright, let's go to the Adventurers Guild and see what they've got going on for us. Omodi! Remember me? Welcome to the Quicksand, friend. I am a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... Oh, it's you, Sienna. And there I was spouting the same tired line. Mione sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all this way to listen to me prattle. Doubtless, you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? We shall. The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. God's almighty, another second under the sun, and I would have been set afire. The tankard of ale, if you would be so kind. Momodi. Excellent timing, Papashan. It just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. Oh, why if it isn't my good friend Sienna? It does my spirit well to know that you are the one who will be helping us. Mayhap you'd like to apprise Sienna of her mission. Yes, of course. A petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to the unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. That's not good. These giants are of the clan known as the Hecatoncaries? Hecatoncaries? I don't know how to say that. Fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence have forced the suspension of all mining activities on site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used the hecatoncheires to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. But as is oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the hecatoncheires, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels, so that it was the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well, now that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened as to meet the rise in demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great. So I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. Gods bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell Mines is in western Thanalan. Do you take care, you hear? And one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell Mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. I guess I'm gonna go talk to this guy now. Look, a behemoth on a stool. No. Oh, hey, you're right here. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are you? Man, you've got guts, miss. I just hope you've got skills to go with them, because things ain't pretty down there. The hecatoncheires have left the place in a right state, and nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second old dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of material needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torches are keeping watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. Okay, Painted Mesa. I shall go to Copperbell, I guess. Alright. Hello again, Drunken Stag. Yeah, we're here at the mines. Oh, I have some hunting log stuff. Let's do that real quick. Walking away. Alright. Back to what we were doing. Copperbell Mines. There's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained, but for your safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the Heckinton carries? I didn't think that Papashan would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can and enter at will. Is this Will? Alright. Let's do this. Hello, folks. Duty commenced. Okay. Hello. Why is this off? Does it turn off before every dungeon? Is that the thing? Wrong button. That's okay. Died anyway. Alright. Sealed blasting door. Unsealed blasting door. Alright, everyone. Or stand over there. I guess. Get up here behind me. Okay. I guess that's how that works. Okay, I didn't miss anything so far. Good. What's in here? Is there a treasure box? Might be one over there, I guess. Or maybe this was a waste of time. Treasure? No treasure. Okay. Get the stone hauler. You may be big, but I've got the power of Gladiator on my side. There we go. You're dead. Onward. Hello, sprite. Follow me. Wait. Is there anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Hey, you. Come here. Trying to use a skill that's not available in this dungeon. Oh, you're big compared to the ones I'm used to. You come here. Saying you come here. Okay. Ow. These lightning sprites really hurt. Alright. Alright. Anything special in here? No. Something up here. And down here. Can I hit them both from here? Sure can. Boom. Kodos, eh? Hello, Kodos. Okay. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, you're resistant to stun. That's good to know. That was a close call, Lancer. Oh, I was really hoping that he'd, like, go after me. And that I was being clever about making sure my team wasn't getting beat up. I leveled up. Why do you guys keep giving me the same thing over and over again? That's just not cool. Secret? Secret. Ooh. Wear those. Can I wear those? Are they good for me? Not. Alright. You stay there and teleport down now. Start this way. Okay, so the blasting cap are the ones that have the items we need. So the other ones are just fodder. Okay. That anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Come here. There's a treasure coffer back there. It shall be mine. The errant soul sounds weird. Thanks. And treasure. Seems like these last 3 dungeons provide the same level gear. So if you wanted to grind for their gear, might as well just do whichever one you can get through the fastest. I don't actually know which one that is. The Deepcroft didn't take too long. I don't remember how long Sestasha took. You. Oh, I guess you're doing that then. You cannot be stunned. Ooh. Wait, did I step in it last minute? No, I don't think I did. I think that's just a result of the healer not healing me for the duration of that mechanic. Got him. There we go. Treasure! Oh, that's for a mage. Hello, guys. You guys are going after the living fossil, I guess. Wrong attack. Oh, that's not good. Is there any reason to go over there? I don't think there is. Okay. No, it does not look like there's a reason to go over there. There's a treasure coffer right here, though. That's nice. What's in here? I already have that. I did it. Slave no more. Free. Free. Dude, sweet hammer. Okay. That can go away. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any more crazy complicated mechanics. So, I don't think we're getting the Limit Break 2 by the end of this fight. So, I don't know if I can command them to do a Limit Break. That would be cool. I don't think I can. Oh no. Okay. We're fine. Yay! Nice. What I get? What I get? What I get? Already had one of those. Okay. So I have to go to Painted Mesa for that. Okay, Painted Mesa. I cleared out Copperbell. Oh, you're glowing. Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. I see you. Our mining operations can resume, and old dog will have the materials she needs to rebuild. Are the entire nation's in your debt, friend? I'll share the good tidings with Papa Sean next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to return to Momody. It'll report to Momody. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. No. Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. But please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I but bought this, paid for it with me own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford a maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. You're gross. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 is me witness. Nobody's helping. But please, adventurer, help me. I beg of you. I swear on me mother's grave, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I'd saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. Alright, well, you're all dead now. And who the hells are you when you're at home? This dog's master? I've had enough of this mummer's farce. You lot, teach them a lesson. I mean, I guess it's a lesson of some variety. It's some practice for me murdering everybody. Alright. Make sure I get all you in here. Alright. That all? Cake. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you thrice over. Time to take another nap on my shield. I swear there were more refugees than last I looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had been either rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and the problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is it's the same thing happening in other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. Sigh. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins, get your dodo tenderloins, guaranteed cheapest in Thanalan. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you think that Ul'dah was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. Madam, are ye all right? What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Saw her buy the meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? Grr, I will overlook this, but just this once. God's bless ye, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. I don't bear think about it. Really hot for that type of dress wear. All's well that ends well. Is it you again, Thancred? There it is. We meet again. Pray do not mistake my intent, for it is always honorable. But I have been watching you ever since you departed Ul'dah. You played the part of envoy to perfection, confident as a woman on a diplomatic mission should be, yet unfailingly courteous to your betters. And when your travels led you into the midst of danger, you faced it without so much as a flinch. You, my lady, are quite a marvel, and I must confess being quite taken with you. But my lavish praise continues. Most of all, I was struck by your readiness to aid those in need, even when words were all the reward you could expect to receive. Such selflessness is a rare thing in this day and age. All which leads me to conclude that you are indeed the one whom I have been looking for, an adventurer possessed of a very rare set of qualities. To be sure, your rescue of the damsel in distress was more of a happy accident, but rescue her you did, and that is what matters in the end. I feel I should mention at this point that I also harbor a burning interest in a certain talent of yours. I speak of your visions. You have been experiencing visions, have you not? It just so happens that I know a woman who shares your talent and can help you to understand it. She and I belong to the same organization, and we should both be delighted beyond words if you would agree to join our cause. Naturally, there are benefits to being part of such a collective. For one, we should be glad to assist you in realizing your potential as an adventurer. You need not give me your answer now. Think upon it, and if you feel moved to help us, as I pray you shall, speak with Momedy, the ever-lovely and youthful mistress of the quicksand. Tell her the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have found their woman, and she will tell you where to find us. Cool. Alright, well, it's that time again. I've got to call it here for now, but yeah, still making good progress, still having a lot of fun. Got through a few dungeons, too. We got Deepcroft and Copperbell, yes. Got through 2 dungeons, a load of other quests. I did not get around to doing my next Gladiator quest. I was hoping for more equipment from Copperbell to help round that out, because that's a level 25 quest, and I'm still running on, as you guys can see, pretty weak gear. But that's fine. I will start off next time with a trip to Eastern Thanalan to meet with Aldous and see what he wants from me. But until then, I will see you next time.